every Tuesday and Thursday to update ourselves somewhere or the other way. We don't want to give up, right? Without learning, without growing, we do not want to grow up, give up. So I would like to appreciate um, Faiza, Rituji, Vinita. Thank you for being on time. And as keeping time in mind, I would just go ahead and I will introduce our facilitator. She's amazing person, no doubt. Her smile makes actually, I think most of her clients must be healed, must be counseled happily with her smile. This is my personal opinion. I would like to formally introduce. So please be ready with your pen and paper and let's welcome our facilitator. She is transitioned from boardrooms to behavior. Be- she became certified parenting coach, teen life coach, CBT practitioner, and child psychologist. Her work today involves around supporting children, teenagers, parents, teachers of all age groups. She is working with emotional safety, communication, and developmental psychology. She has working experience over 11 years in banking industry. She is our own favorite coach, none other than Megha Saxena Valvi. I want everybody here to just put your hands together, show your virtual hands, and welcome our facilitator, Megha. Megha, how are you? All set, right?
All set. Thank you so much for this warm introduction. What a privilege it is for me to come and speak on this platform, Update to Upgrade from Carnival of Hope. Thank you, Manish sir. Thank you, Khushbu, and your entire team for giving me this opportunity to speak here today. I see many coaches here who are, my seniors, and they are too good. So thank you for joining in to listen to me today. It is my esteemed privilege. So, today's topic, creating safe spaces across generation. This came to me uh, out of my observations when I was talking with parents and teenagers, and even before when I used to be in my previous career, and categorizing them into separate generation, and then learning about their style, their behavior, is out of my tendency of just cal- uh, categorizing things and classifying things in separate and then learning them better. And what I'll want from you all here is, from my discussion today, I will request everyone to think about that point of time, that client of yours that made a difference, that you know uh, got to tell you that yes, this is my success and this is what I really want to do. So I hope I cover and take you through that journey with my discussion today. Let me quickly share my PPT. So it is visible, right? Quick question to all of you: which generation you belong to? Come on. If 19 born between 1946 64, please type D in the chat box. If you're from Gen X, type X. If you're an M, millennial like me, type M. And if you are a Gen Z here, I guess I we don't won't be having any Gen Z here, but if you are, so please type it in the chat box. Let's see. We have millennials. Yes, yes. Amazing, amazing. So we are mostly millennials here, right? We are the most misunderstood, mislabeled. Don't you think so? बहुत सारे memes और jokes बनाते रहते हैं millennials के ऊपर. But let me tell you, we are the most intelligent of the lot. Why not? We were the ones जो black and white TV हुआ करता था, और अब now we are binge watching series on your OTT platform. हम लोग रेडियो से रिकॉर्डर में, टेप रिकॉर्डर में गाना रिकॉर्ड करते थे, एंड नाउ वी ऑल्सो वॉच लाइव सेशंस, लाइव कॉन्सर्ट्स ऑन यूट्यूब, है ना. वी यूज टू हैव write letters, postcards and inlands, and now we have chat boxes with same friend के साथ हर अलग अलग प्लेटफॉर्म में you must be chatting differently. So we do that. We don't did not have phone, and now we are on Zoom discussing important topics. So we are the most innovative, adaptive, explorative, and intelligent, and the most dynamic of the lot. Don't you think so? Yes, a round of applause for all of us, right? What are our qualities? Are we not very eager to learn new things? We are also ready to adapt and adjust into new environments. We are have practiced delayed gratification. Have we not? जंगल जंगल बात चली है, ये हम आज सुनते थे और फिर सीधा अगले संडे सुनाई देता था, बीच में नहीं सुनाई देता था, एंड वी वर ओके विद इट, वी वर हैप्पी विद इट. आजकल के बच्चे ये कर पाएंगे? नहीं. Delayed gratification has taught us so much of patience, so much, and which is a very important virtue to have, isn't it? We can handle people, we can handle situations, we value money, time, people, right? We are the most emotionally stable and strong people. And in the lot here, we are all coaches. All the coaches have now are learning, keep on learning about mental health, resilience, self-love, growth. So we are the people here in this room who are responsible for the mental health of other generations also. हमारे कंधों पे भार है to take care of the other generations' mental health. We are the mental health ambassadors. Do you agree? Type MHA in the chat box if you are a mental health ambassador. Let me see who all are here. True, true, right? So we are the ones creating safe spaces across generations. Not only me, but you all, my dear coaches, the audience here. Kudos to all of us. Why did I feel the need of talking this, and why there is a need of creating a safe space? If you are talking to a teenager or a middle-aged professional or a parent, middle-aged parent, or even retired professionals. So different generation के लोग जो भी हों, emotional safety that they should feel with you is non-negotiable. Correct? आप कितने ही टेक्निक्स लगा लो, कितने ही टूल्स ले लो, कितने ही स्ट्रेटजीज एंड थेरेपीज आप आजमा लो, but until and unless that person is feeling safe with you emotionally, nothing is gonna happen. They are not going to open up in front of you. There will not be any vulnerability. When they are vulnerable, they are ready and open for a change. They are ready for transformation. That is where the real transformation will happen once you have created a safe space for them. Giving you some scientific angle. How many are from science background here? Doctors or MSc, BSc? Because I am not. So I'm going to tread into science field. So I was just making sure who all can help me in discussing this topic. We have. So I have taken very simply, I'm going to explain these three hormones here. Okay. Because only these three hormones affect the mood, emotions, behavior, and cognitive function of a human being. And that is what we as coaches have to keep in mind always when we are talking to them. So just briefly, we'll talk about each emotion, each hormone here. Shall we begin? Ready for a science class? Yeah. From a commerce person. What is oxytocin? Oxytocin is most commonly known as the love hormone. इसे कहा जाता है कि उसका रोल यही है, दैट हेल्प्स इन फीमेल एंड मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम. इट इज यूज्ड and it plays a major role at the time of delivery and labor pains and actual lactation. So that being the major role, it also plays a very important role in creating a bond of love, trust, and connection with a person. So, when you feel that kind of a connection with a person, oxytocin is generated in your body, it is secreted by your brain, and then you know कि हाँ ये person से I feel connected, and that is what is oxytocin. Okay, the source of oxytocin is when you feel trusted. There are love relationships with your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend, your friends. Parent infant bonding may there is oxytocin developed. Social bonding, empathy, and also sexual arousal ke time pe there is a lot of oxytocin that gets developed. Where we see absence of oxytocin is when the person is dealing with anxiety, depression, trauma, right? So we have to find ways. When you see a person with these symptoms, we find ways to generate oxytocin with those person, and that will help them cope up with those situations by way of physical touching, giving them a safe environment to talk, giving them safe environment to be open to be themselves. And that is what is the most important thing as you being a coach can give to your coachee, right? So oxytocin plays a very important role, and you have to identify how you can help them secrete that hormone in their body. Next, we come to is cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. People say that it increases when there is a lot of stress and that should be kept in control. But it is there all the time in your body, even in a very moderate form. Okay, so it is used to regulate your glucose secretion, sugar secretion in your body. It reduces inflammation, it regulates blood pressure, and also it controls your sleep wake cycle. It is said that by the end of the day, your cortisol levels are very low, and when you before just waking up, your cortisol levels are high. Means it helps you stay awake, stay alert. So that is what the real role of cortisol is, and it is secreted by your body in a time of real stress, when there is a pressure, when there is a stress or a problem. It is secreted once the adrenaline hormone is secreted, the flight and fight hormone. Uske baad mein the body releases cortisol to be you, so that you stay alert, stay aware. And that is that time, glucose is secreted in your body to give you energy, and other body functions which are like feeling hunger, feeling thirsty, feeling sleepy or tired, they are shut down, so that your all focus is only on dealing with the stress, dealing with the problem. Also what happens is when the cortisol is released, your other cognitive functions like that of relaxing, learning, reflection, thinking, all these are shut down. So when a person is in stress, these very cognitive functions are needed for a good coach-coachee relationship, for them to transform, from them to grasp what you are actually saying. So if is in stress, you can't work. So this you have to pay in mind. अगर वो आपके पास अनसेफ फील कर रहा है, उसको ये स्ट्रेस हो रहा है कि मैं ये कहाँ बैठा हूँ, मैं यहाँ क्यों बैठा हूँ, ये कैसे क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहा है, and if he is getting stressed because of that, your therapy is not going to work with him. Okay, and the third one is dopamine, very popularly known as the reward center of your brain. It is a part of your reward system, wherein it is when you do an activity which gives you pleasure, it gives you rewards, dopamine is secreted in your body. Okay, it is it was made by God for your survival instincts. It was made to ensure that you keep repeating the behavior that gives you survival, like eating, drinking, hunting for yourself, protecting yourself from your enemies, and also reproducing. So all these activities were to be done so that you protect yourself, so that you can survive, and that you ensure that you repeat these activities to be safe and in their survival mode. But abhi kya ho raha hai? We can talk about addiction. Addiction is addiction can be anything in any form. You know, substance form bhi hai ya screen addiction bhi hai. What happens? You're not doing any activity. If you take one pill, वो ड्रग का एक पिल लिया है, then it is no activity is involved. You're just having that, and that drug is such that it activates your reward center, and it releases such kind of a chemical which acts like a dopamine. You feel that rush, you feel that pleasure, you feel that repeating this activity. And once you repeat that activity, what happens is the dopamine level that is released by the same activity is less, because the sensitivity of the brain cycle of the reward center gets reduced, and so it needs more of that input to get that kind of reward. So this is what I'm talking about, how addiction and dopamine are connected. On one hand, we have to keep on repeating and increasing the dose of those activities. And these are not actual activity. ये कोई survival वाले activity नहीं है. These are external or artificial things that are secreting dopamine in your body. Okay. And what is happening in the other part of your brain? The moment you stop using or stop the dosage of the drugs, or stop watching screen for some time, you get that withdrawal symptoms of irritability, of stress, of anxiety. And to get rid of those discomfort wale activities, discomfort feelings, you again seek to do those activities which give you dopamine rush. So addiction is this vicious cycle, one of getting that pleasurable feeling more, and the other of avoiding that discomfort wala feeling. So that is how it works. Why I discussed this in so much detail? Because this is what is the major problem that we are now seeing with the Gen Zs, those that are, addicted to substance, and more we find cases that are addicted to screen. And I'm here to just open this in this forum so that people discuss about ways how we can avoid this, vicious cycle, avoid and protect our children from getting into this vicious cycle. So this is it. Enough of science now. We talk about each generations. Are everyone with me? कुछ ज्यादा हो गया, heavy हो गया, right? Thank you so much.
It's so smooth, yeah.
Thank you. So let me play a song for you, because ये गाना वो है जो ये Gen X वाले गा रहे हैं, जो between 45 to 50. You have to guess me. Ready in the chat box? It is a Bollywood song, so I'm sure everyone will like it. Let's do my settings. Ready. Guess this song. I'm checking the chat box. Absolutely.
Zindagi from Anand.
Zindagi कैसी है पहेली, हाय, correct. Thank you so much. Thank you for your answers. I could see Khushbu getting excited कि हाँ मुझे आ गया, मुझे आ गया. I like that enthusiasm. Thank you so much. So let me just get back to our. So Gen X ये गाना गा रहे होते हैं, जिंदगी कैसी है पहेली हाय, कभी ये हंसाए, कभी ये रुलाए. सो दे नो कि जिंदगी पहेली है, दैट वो हमें हमेशा हंसाती रहेगी या रुलाती रहेगी. सो देर इज दिस एक्सेप्टेंस, देर इज दिस अवेयरनेस, बट दे आर नॉट रेडी टू एक्नॉलेज इट इन फ्रंट ऑफ एनी वन. दे हैव अ बिग टाइम स्टिग्मा ऑफ रीचिंग आउट, सीकिंग हेल्प, एंड दैट टू फॉर मेंटल हेल्थ. तो बहुत बड़ा उनके पास ये स्टिग्मा होता ही है. अग्री विथ मी? हैव यू सीन दैट हैपनिंग? यस. उसमें से अगेन राजेश खन्ना फैन ही होते हैं ये सारे. तो दे जो कुछ लोग आ जाते हैं थेरेपी सीख करने, आपके साथ काउंसलिंग करने, वो ये गाना सुन के आ रहे होते हैं. कौन सा? कुछ तो लोग कहेंगे, लोगों का काम है कहना, राइट? तो वो सुन के आए हुए कुछ लोग होंगे, वो आपके पास आते हैं सेशंस के लिए. बट अगेन दे स्टिल हैव इट इन बैक ऑफ देयर माइंड दैट एम आई डूइंग इट ओके. किसी को पता चल गया तो व्हाट विल सोसाइटी थिंक अबाउट मी? इज दिस पर्सन हु इज सिटिंग इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी केपेबल इनफ टू डू इट? एंड क्या मुझे सच में इसकी जरूरत है? डू आई रियली नीड इट? So all this is apart from whatever the issue they have, this is also going on in their mind. So you have to be very aware of these things. So what will trigger their oxytocin? I have made a quick list. First though, we have to show respect of their journey, of the experiences, of their choices that they have made. Before you try to get into building rapport, first have that respect ki yes, they have attained so much in their life. Then they are the ones who are juggling between, they are at the age where their kids are now grown up, their parents are now aging and falling sick, and in job also they are at the peak and struggling to stay there, and they are also feeling a lot of stress ki what am I still doing here. They are looking for the purpose of their life. So and they may come to you for that. So help them explore that purpose along with their method in their reflective mode. Honor their wisdom. So this is before approaching them or before talking to them, keep this in mind कि मुझे भी आज कुछ सीखने मिलने वाला है. You are going to get to learn something new from their wisdom, of course. So that if you keep in mind, that helps them, that creates that openness in you also, and that helps them get bonded with you, and उनका oxytocin up जाएगा. How to reduce their cortisols? Don't give them too much of advice, too much of technical jargons की तो वो सब दे गुंग हो जाएंगे. They will shut cognitively. Rushing to fix them. ये हाँ ये है, चलो ये थेरेपी करेंगे, ये करेंगे. No, they need their time, they need their reflective space, they need that time. Okay. And then targeting their stigma as an obstacle, it is their coping mechanism. They are because they have to live in that society, they have to cope with it. And also their parental influence, कि उनके जो पेरेंट्स होंगे तो वो तो पहले ही मना करते होंगे कि इट इज़ फॉर वीक पीपल. कौन जाता है? व्हाट इज दिस? हु आर दी साइकोलॉजिस्ट? हु आर दी काउंसलर्स? So they are battling all those and then coming to you. So please respect them for that and don't tell that कि हाँ ये सब है, इसको आप जाने दो, इसको आप छोड़ दो. नहीं, छोड़ नहीं सकते. You have to include them in your discussion. Allow them to include those topics in your discussion. Agree? While I'm talking about all these generations, I request all the participants to think of that one client that would have come to you with this case, and at the end of the session you have to share it with us, all of us. I want to learn from your experiences too. Okay. And digital disruption, they are not very gadget freak, so बहुत सारे apps वगैरह दोगे तो it will not work with them. Again a song, let me play. Guess करो कौन सा, या ये शायद मेरे पास okay. Chat box. Song, खुशबू song. Perfect. Ritu wants to see the previous slide. I'll just quickly show it to her. Here. Give me a yes, Ritu, once you're done. So rightly guessed, millennials are singing the song मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ, मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ. Correct? How many of you agree? Yes, we are. I am a millennial, so we are always confused and keep comparing ourselves. There is a lot of self doubt that we do and keep overthinking कि ये बराबर किया कि नहीं किया, मैं सही कर रहा हूँ कि नहीं कर रहा हूँ, should I have done this or not, and whatnot. So we are totally struggling with that kind of struggle in your minds, that we are totally confused. And then if you come to us for when such millennials come to you, what they seek here is what we can do to help them and help them open up to you, celebrate their wins, because they are already comparing themselves and then challenging and doubting themselves. So celebrate their wins, remind them of their achievements, talk about what they have already achieved in their life. That will give them a sense of comfort with you. They will like to talk and share things with you. Correct? Creating a non-comparative safe space. ये वी सेइंग दैट उसने भी ऐसा कर लिया था, इट वर्क फॉर हिम, लेट अस डू इट फॉर यू ऑल्सो. नो, डोंट कंपेयर कहीं पे भी. All your reports, all your progress reports should be personalized, only focusing on that one person. See that it will work instead of comparing and getting examples or case studies from someone. Validate their inner struggles. Yes, they are also dealing with all those terms that we all know: existential crisis, imposter syndrome, perfectionism. They are also struggling with perfectionism. So, validate those feelings. Tell them that it is okay, it is right to have these feelings, and then navigate them to their journey. Once you recognize them, validate them, they feel okay, they feel safe with you. And encourage them self-care and gratitude. I know it is very much out there and people, but coming from you as an help to them, it will definitely work with them. They will definitely get to do it. So it is you, if you initiate and ask them to take care of themselves, express gratitude, that will work with them. Comparison is the big cortisol trigger, so no comparison whatsoever. इवन फ्रॉम देयर पास्ट यू नीड नॉट कंपेयर कि आप पहले ऐसे थे और अभी ऐसे है. नो कंपेरिजन व्हाटसोएवर. जैसे बच्चों को करते हैं वैसे. डिसमिसिंग देयर ओवर थिंकिंग. एब्सोल्युटली. They are overthinking because they want something. They are wanting, they have that kind of a goal. They are confused. So don't dismiss कि अरे ऐसे सब मत सोचो, ये कुछ बात ही नहीं है. No, it is not. You have to validate them. An authentic support. They really need your genuine interest, your genuine involvement. And again, don't underestimate the impact of any parental conditioning that they may have, because they are coming, their parents will be the boomers or the Gen X. So they have this conditioning कि क्यों जा रहा है थेरेपी के लिए, क्या ज़रूरत है. So they are battling all that and coming to you. And if you do not understand that impact in them, it is going to not allow them to feel safe with you. That is our whole purpose. Correct? Again, ready for this song? This is not guessing. This I did not find the instrumental. Wait, but we can still hear the song.
टाइम आएगा, उठ जा अपनी खाक से, टूट जा तलाश में, परवाज़ देख परवाने की, आसमां भी सर उठाएगा. आएगा अपना टाइम आएगा, मेरे जैसा शाना लाला तुझे ना मिल पाएगा. ये शब्दों का ज्वाला मेरी बेड़ियां पिघलाएगा, जितना तूने बोला.
Right? Am I right when I'm talking about Gen Z that they think that अपना time आएगा, it is their time? Am I right? Please say yes. Or your any other experience. है ना? They feel कि अपना टाइम आएगा क्या, दे फील कि आ ही गया है उनका टाइम. इट इज देयर टाइम. They know, they think they know everything, that everything is in their understanding, and it is true also, is it not? The kind of exposure they have, the kind of accessibility to internet, to global information that they have, वो अपने पास नहीं था. So it is very true that they definitely are more intelligent than us. They have quite a lot of awareness, but we should not mistake their awareness as knowledge. They must be using big terms like एंजाइटी एंड ट्रॉमा. मुझे तो होमवर्क नहीं किया, मुझे स्ट्रेस हो गया, उसने मुझसे बात नहीं करी, मुझे एंजाइटी हो रही. दे यूज दिस वेरी लूजली, but do they really mean that, or do they really are facing that? No. So it is our duty to explain to them and help them understand the true meaning of this. So it is not they use that terms, but they are not actually understanding how to apply them in their life, for which they have, when they, if they choose to come to you, we have to keep that in mind. Okay. Again, they don't have a lot of stigma. That is, at least that is a good step in them, that they do come and seek help. They like to talk, they like to chat with and seek mental health help. And again, उनके parents जो है are millennials or Gen X, so which are now very uh, cool about seeking therapy. So that is taken care of. There is no stigma, but there are other barriers that we need to match. And like I said, they are also very much disturbed or burdened because of the dopamine in them. They are actually having facing that problem, and what they think is they think dopamine ही oxytocin है. यही मेरी लाइफ है, यही मेरे को अच्छा लगता है, दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट, दिस इज व्हाट आई नीड इन लाइफ. दे डोंट नो व्हाट इज द ट्रू ऑक्सीटोसिन, व्हाट इज द ट्रू पर्पस ऑफ देयर लाइफ. तो वो रिप्लेस करना, to reduce the dopamine and increase your oxytocin, is what is a truly a struggle. I understand, it is what we need to work on a true sense. How to help them feel connected with you. बी रियल, बी रिलेटेबल. दे उनको फेक बातें, फेक ये दूर से समझ में आ जाती है, एंड दे विल नॉट ओपन टू यू. तो you have to be very relatable, use their language and talk their understand what they, and allow them to speak. Okay. Validate their feelings, name their feelings and allow them to feel whatever, even if they are talking and they say कि हाँ मुझे stress हुआ है, मुझे anxiety हुआ है, okay, and then allow them, and then you can redirect them. Freedom of expression. They love to talk about what they are feeling. That is one great thing that has happened in people now, and I truly appreciate that part of a Gen Z person. They like to talk and they will express what they are feeling. So before fixing them, allow them to keep on speaking what they are feeling, or even if they don't want to talk, allow them that space with you. Okay. But how much ever they must be liking freedom of speech, they also want to learn how to create boundaries, how to create structure for them. So that is where they need help of an adult. And if they are coming to you, means they are not getting that kind of a help or support from their parents or teachers. So it will be your duty to help them create that kind of boundaries around them that will help them navigate their feelings, their emotions, and then their journey further. Okay. So they do need boundaries, they do need rules, but in a very tactfully, we'll have to get it done for them. And what is their cortisol? Expression of authority. What will cause them stress? They don't like कि आप full authority के साथ या फिर hierarchy दिखा के, when you talk to them, they will shut down. They will allow you to speak for some time and then they will totally shut down. Invalidate their problems. We say that they might come with a very silly problem, and if you don't allow them to speak, it will go for a toss. They will totally shut down. Advices and lectures, they are not, they, as I said, they are all with instant gratification wale log. They don't have patience. So long lectures, long advices, long sessions do not work. Give them bite-size solutions, bite-size therapy, छोटे-छोटे worksheets. That will help them open up and get to work. And again, they are very much, 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 lack of dopamine activities also cause them stress. So agar they have not been doing that activity for a long time, they must be in stress. So keep a mind for that. And comparison with our times. हमारे जमाने में हमारे टाइम पे ऐसा होता था वैसा होता था नहीं, they will shut down, right? Because they are very different. They are coming, the struggles they have, the exposure they have, the distractions that they have to deal with is not the same that we had. Definitely not. तो हमको हमारे टीनेज में अगर इतना सारा डिस्ट्रैक्शन होता तो वी वुड आल्सो हैव बीन द सेम. सो कंपेयरिंग देम कि हम हमारे जमाने में ऐसे बिहेव करते थे, ऐसे रहते थे, will not work. You don't understand them and then they will shut. So this is how we talk to a Gen Z. Did I make any sense to you? Does it make, is it a good topic for discussion for further, understanding? I truly felt that. So I, thought of discussing this with you all. So this is just summarizing the whole discussion for today. 5 important practices for a coach. Always ask, what is the backstory? Here also, even I am now also studying about inner child healing and how your childhood experiences affect everyone. Every person present here must have had some kind of a childhood experience that has made you what you are now today, good or bad. It is how you are today because of whatever experiences you had in your childhood. And so it is very important for you to not judge directly and try to find out, try to dig deeper and decode those stories behind. Check your pace. If it is a Gen X and this, so they need that time, they need the time for reflection. But if it is a Gen Z, you need to give them quick results and gamify kar lo thoda sa and get them. So you have to check your pace accordingly. Use their language. If you are dealing with millennials and Gen X, so you know their language fairly good. But if you're meeting or dealing with teenagers, get to learn their language, the emoji language, the slangs that they use. It helps them open up. They feel that you are giving an effort, you are making an effort to understand them, and then they will open up. They get connected with that. Emotional timing also matters. This I'm sure we all will get good at once we experience. With our experience, we'll be good at it. And last may personalize your process. We may be having set of questionnaires and no set of 10 questions to be given before the start of a session. But I have what I have done for a few of my cases कि मुझे अगर पता चलता है कि this is the background story, I twist, I add few more questions, I remove few questions and take a fresh printout and then give it to them. I don't have a set. So yes, you personalize the questions, you personalize your whole session for your client. This is where I ask you to please contribute. If you have remembered any case in the past that can add. Okay, we have a few. So here I'm asking, oh, thank you, Vinita. Yes, Vinita has to share something. This is my last slide. I'll just stop sharing.
So I quickly read the question on the second column, which says that when like kind of people ask you, how are you? It just that पीछे कि बस इतना ही कोई पूछ ले कि कैसे हो, तो ये बहुत बड़ी बात होती है. My personal take on this is that as I have been like fiercely so independent because of the life circumstances and all, कि अब अगर कोई पूछता है, so like last 2 weeks I had a few health related stuff going up and down. तो किसी एक friend ने पूछ लिया how are you and I was like oh my god, I have been doing all of this all by myself, so I'm not used to people asking me how are you feeling or things like that. But honestly, just the thought of asking this even makes a big difference in someone's life.
Absolutely. Yes, that is what. And maybe you must have not shared, but you felt that there is someone to whom I can talk to, and that is such a great feeling to have from the listener, the person who is sharing point of view. And I am sure you are blessed to have such friends who care about you. Go and talk to them. Definitely.
Absolutely.
I will have to. I'm sharing this again. People are asking, so just let me know which slide. Gen Z slide,
And last one, last slide.
the last slide.
I,
This
I want the one
Next,
before
next.
Gen Z.
before Gen Z.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Anyone else would like to share one of your experience?
The last slide before thank you, it was also really wonderful. If you can share that. Before thank you.
Before thank you, it was a small poem, not written by me, of course. It is from ChatGPT, but yes, it is a lovely one. With
Yeah, yeah.
open ears and open heart, we listen deep, we play our part. A haven safe where silence speaks, no rush to fix, no judgment leaks. Questions crafted with tender care, a thoughtful guide, always aware. We mirror tone, we match the pace, reflecting presence, holding grace. With every smile, with every cheer, we validate, we draw you near. Thank you for allowing me. I mean, I had the chance to say this poem. It is very close to my heart. I loved it, and yes, this is what every coach feels, I believe.
It's awesome, Megha. It's awesome, and it's so connected. We all are coaches, most of us. But I would just say it. Your session was not limited to only coaches. It was for everybody who wants to talk to the person.
Yes, yes,
Anybody, to their bosses, to their colleagues, to their ex, even, right? So just
right.
check the generation, check the generation. What went wrong? You'll get it right. What went wrong? What you see? What I loved about your session, no, there was a very clear sign. Although it was talking about the hormonal um, differences, but I just felt like that how much it is important to know what to do and what not to do. So I just felt like this cortisol and this oxytocin was a clear sign, a very significant session, uh, stating that what you should do and what you should not. I would request everybody, all the participants, I must say, whoever have missed it, they must be watching the recording, and they will be getting this, that it is so smooth, so relevant. I would say it does have the entire potential, full potential to make it, to adopt it how you took it in a generational way. Wonderful session, Megha. Wonderful. I would request if anybody, participants, have any question or want to share anything, or there any question regarding their clients or any struggle with, so they can surely ask Megha. We have few minutes more
Okay,
where
I'll give
Megha
you
can share.
another thing that you can share. Give me at least one takeaway that you got from my session today. Just one takeaway. Maybe in the chat box, or maybe by unmuting myself, by unmuting yourself. Do share a takeaway that you got from my session today. Also, I've shared my Google review link. If you like the session, please go there and Yes, Vinita.
Takeaway from this session is that one, we have to understand that every generation is different and it needs to be dealt differently. And we end up comparing this. हमारे पेरेंट्स भी कहते हैं हमने ऐसा किया था तुमसे ऐसा नहीं होता है. So one, we have to stop comparing. Two, we have to understand why a person's behaving in a certain way. If we understand all of these, it will actually remove the complexities in the relationship, and we'll be able to co-create an environment where we all can live together and survive together without comparison, without challenges, and with simplicity, I believe. And I personally feel that as millennials, I think we're the one who's struggling most with the AI thing all around. But at the same time, the way we are adapting and adopting is also praiseworthy.
Absolutely.
And the Gen Zs, they're definitely pro in this. And I also feel that this generation is a very promising generation, just that we need to work a little harder to understand them. I don't know if people will agree with me on this forum, but I personally feel कि ये बहुत ही promising generation है, and they're going to bring some positive revolutionary change for sure, just that they need the right guidance. And this will only come if we understand them well. We have to put in effort to understand them well, rather than putting them in a shell where we just keep saying कि ये क्या generation है, ये क्या भाषा use करते हैं. हर And if we go back to our parents' generation, हमें भी वही लगेगा ना कि ये कैसे रहते थे, हम कैसे रहते हैं. So with the advent of technology and evolution से लेके अभी तक तो सब change ही हो रहे हैं ना. Can we go back to that evolution? No. We have been progressing, we have been adapting and adopting, and this is what we need to do. So this is what my takeaway is, and how beautifully Megha has classified into different generations and what are the problems and how we can solve them basically. Thank you for the wonderful show, Megha.
Thank you so much, Vinita. And that you rightly said, and I always keep on saying that yes, the future generation, the Gen Z, is going to bring a lot of revolution. The one that they are saying that they come, reach out, talking about mental health, it is a big revolution. It is a big relief, I must say, for people like us. And yes, thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you. And I can see. Thank you, Neelam, for being here and being present here, and then giving your valuable feedback.
Yes, Megha, I'm Dr. Lalita. I also want to give you a review. Megha, basically, we all need to be healers to the mankind. We really need to be very compassionate from deep inside to heal the world. So that is what I'm looking at your, this session. Congratulations, and definitely you have touched the hearts, and you are healing the hearts. So that is the compliment for you. And yes, mental health, we need to be really more compassionate towards people, because what our parents did, we really need to forget and forgive them. Then only we can be healers to the mankind. And you are one of them. You are the healing hearts. So congratulations. And yes, I'm
Thank
really
you so
grateful
much.
to join the session. I'm feeling happy.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much, Lalita ji, for joining and your real kind words. You have made my day. Thank you so much for being here, giving your wonderful 1 hour for me, and then letting me know that it is fruitful for you. Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
yeah.
Thank
I think we can get the recording of this session.
Yes, you will
Okay.
be getting it.
Okay.
It
Okay.
will be
That will be
shared
wonderful.
in the respective group which you
And
have joined.
Yeah.
And Megha, the
Thank you.
songs were too relevant, na? It was like छोटी बात में इतना बड़ा मजा आ गया, मतलब literally पूरी generation सामने दिख गई कि okay, this is going on with them, right? Wonderful expression, wonderful insights, wonderful handhold. I would personally say thank you, and I'm going to you please share that Google link so that I can share in the group,
Yes.
okay? And everybody can take their time if they are ready. Right now, I would request everybody to go ahead and share your words for Megha so that just for the gratitude, and I'll be sharing this to the respective groups too. If you want to find out some wonderful words for her, you can. Surely. We'll be waiting for your reviews. Thank you, dear. Thank you so much, Megha. Thank you, everybody. Vinita, for supporting and participating with your cameras on, right? So I would request Pushpa ji, thank you. Thank you, Lalita ji. Thank you, Jaya, Gurpreet Kaur, Matthew, everybody, Payal, Dr. Chowli. Let's have a picture. If you all are here, please switch on your cameras, and I'm going to click one beautiful
Let
picture.
us remove the spotlight so that we have maximum.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much for opening up the camera.
So here we are, right? Megha, are you clicking, or shall I do it?
I will do it. Wait.
Okay. You say what we have to do for you to pay you gratitude.
No, this thank you is good enough, and coming on
I
the
think
camera was
I guess a heart will do, right? Show your hearts to Megha.
Yeah.
Show your hearts to Megha. Thank you for this. It was a wonderful session. Thank you indeed. And I will ask all of your permission. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for your support. We will meet on Update to Upgrade finale session. Very soon it will be announced. Thank you. Thank you, Megha, once again. Good night.
hi everyone.
Thank you,
Good night.
Megha. Thank you,
Thank you so
Megha.
much. Thank you, Payal, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Megha.
Thank you, Neelamji. Thank you for being here.